have no right to be able to complain. Your civic responsibility and your capacity to make an impact is incumbent on your capacity to do what is right and vote your conscience at an election. And I'm going to tell you some home truths. Because for we to get a society that has leadership that is forthright, it is dependent on how we are ready to do what is right. This time next year, you'll be preparing for elections. The question is, are you going to vote for money and say, let me just collect? Or you are going to vote for integrity? And I want to open your eyes. In some states, some funny things are already happening. East, where they are telling their teachers to bring their voters card. Anybody that tells you to do that, please, I beg you, report them. In Ejigbo and some other areas, we are hearing them saying they are telling people to bring their voters card. Teachers, civil servants, and all of that to bring their voters card. I beg you, anybody that says you should bring your voters card, please, let us report. Because you see, the reason why Nigerians are in bondage is because they don't take decisions that are life-changing. In the debate program that I went yesterday, the kids were talking about, those from public schools were talking about deplorable state of their schools. If we cannot allow leaders fix schools, or we cannot vote in leaders that will fix schools, how can we build a nation? I ask, how can we build a nation? So please, we need to be able to stop the shenanigan. I beg you. We need to be able to stop the atrocities. And please, there are people that are using my name to scam people. There's one Chioma Adebayo. I have handed over the account number that I received that payment where you scammed people. It's already with the police. I hope the police will be able to act. I hope the police will be able to act. They collected a sum of over 400,000 for people. Some Chioma Adebayo, they did some video and they scammed people. Chioma Adebayo, you are using Telegram to scam people. You are calling it VIP channel. And these are the people that will be abusing politicians afterwards, scamming people with my name, with my face, and all sorts. Anyway, I forwarded the details to the police. It's incumbent on the police to act. It's incumbent on the police to act. These are scammers. Secondly, those states that are collecting people's PVC and you are giving them 70,000 naira just to collect their PVC. And there is God in heaven that sees all of us. And your judgment is coming. Your judgment is coming. Those states and those political parties that are already pumping money 1 year to go, your judgment is coming. We'll keep speaking truth to power. Nigerian people, open your eye. If you want a society that is accountable, and that will stand the test of time. It is incumbent on how we can stand tall. The gospel is the gospel of awareness. It's a gospel of revival. People are already using all sorts of amount of money to be able to blackmail people. They are sending people money. They are sending people hundreds of thousands. I'm saying all of this because I want the best. People are sending me messages regards this. Somebody said I'm from Enugu State, and if you are asked to bring your voter's card, you refuse, and you dare report, you'll be relieved from your duty. They are reporting also people working for government of the day, and they have moved there to the APC. You see what we are saying? These are some of the messages. We will hear that people are collecting their voters card, voters number, giving them 70,000 naira in various parts of the country. 1 year to election. It's on record that I'm revealing all of these things now. People are revealing, and please, I want you to call me up. Let's reveal these things so that we'll be on record that we said these things. We just want elections to be fair. Please, my number is this: 0. I'll put the number now. You can't have elections and people are already buying elections a year before now. It's not done. These things are not done. These things will destroy a society. You buy elections and you put in criminals there. 0907 651 1008. And this, all of this I'm revealing today is based on reports I've been getting. That people are already giving people money for elections already. 0907 651 1008. We cannot build a nation with lack of integrity. Please, if you have seen any of this report, call me up. Hello, how are you? Hello? Hello? Please, we can't be seeing these things and not be talking about it. Anybody that is asking you for your NIN number and PVC, please call me up to tell me about them. And I'm saying this thing because this time next year, a lot of people will be going for elections. But 1 year before, they are collecting details of NIN numbers and they are doing all sorts. State governments are forcing their civil servant workforce, people that are supposed to be allowed a spirit of choice, a power of choice, they are forcing them to vote a certain party. Hello, how are you?
Fine. Happy weekend, Mr. Rufai Oseni.
Blessed to have you. You hear the topic we are talking about this morning. People are collecting PVCs. Have you heard about anything like that?
I've heard about it, but I've not seen it yet.
Okay, you have not seen it. Please, if they ask you for your PVC, don't give anybody your PVC for any amount of money.
All right.
Please, I beg you. And also tell people, don't give your PVC for any amount of money. They are taking your future. 70,000 cannot build your future. We need leaders that truly care and that can govern the people effectively. Please, I beg you. 0907 651 1008. How do we want to build a nation of integrity and accountability when people are already collecting PVCs a year before election? Hello, how are you? Great to have you. Turn up the volume of your radio so that I can hear myself there, please.
Good morning, my brother.
Morning, yeah.
Please, I'm hearing your talk. God will bless you about things. Because all these things don't happen.
So they're already collecting PVCs, right?
Yeah, and I'm big. In short, God will bless you.
No, that's what I'm talking about it now. Because this time next year, we'll be voting.
Now,
yeah.
Bring your NIP, bring your name, bring everything. They are saying it. Even though for whoever I want to collect my voter card, you know?
I'm with you.
I want to do my transfer. They say no. After you go. No way. No way. For Jack on the second day. I can but they say no way. After you are Igbo. You understand? Then we say Igbo. We no one.
No, that is wrong. We'll keep talking about it. Thank you so much. That's why we are raising awareness. 1 year to go. See, it will be on record that we raised awareness about this issue. You can't be collecting people's voters card, collecting people's details, and just making life miserable for them. Please, it's not done. It's not done. That's not how we build a country. A country is built based on fairness and integrity. You don't build a country based on one-sidedness. Hello, how are you? Morning. Yeah, where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Vietnam right now.
From where?
Vietnam.
Vietnam. Okay. Are you? What we are talking about is that we are hearing people already collecting people's voters card 1 year to elections. Are you hearing anything like that?
Well, I have a friend that told me about it, but mostly, for example, Vietnam, for us, it's more of a problem with PCI. Some people here couldn't get their PCI and they're very happy to get it.
I can't hear you very well. Can you speak up a little bit louder? I can't hear you very well.
I heard about it, but mostly for us, yes, they are trying to know if the possibility of not being able to vote from diaspora.
Okay, thank you so much. We'll keep talking about it until something is done about it. And the thing is, we all know the people that are doing this thing. If these people claim that they've done a lot for Nigerians and they can win elections free and fair, why collecting people's PVC? Why preventing other people from campaigning? Why collecting people's PVC? Why preventing people from campaigning? If you think that you have done anything to deserve the vote of the people should be given you by the free will of the people. But you are collecting their PVCs, you are doing all sorts. Where is the integrity in society? Where is the capacity to do right in society now? What kind of society are we even building for generations yet unborn? And that's why I'm opening the phone lines to talk about it. And you see, that's why I keep preaching this every Sunday when we come out here. That is integrity that will make our society. Not people that are ready to come and manipulate. And please, that's why I'm begging you. Wherever you may be, please do not collect money when they are trying to collect your PVC. They are selling your future. They are selling your votes. If people truly think that they have the wherewithal to win elections, they should win it in an open and fair way. But by buying people's PVC, is that the solution? Buying people's PVC to now further impoverish them and make their life miserable? Is that the way forward? That's why I'm putting it out there. And this is a Sunday morning show. We preach integrity, we preach honesty, we preach the gospel of Christ. But this is the gospel of Christ. Because once Christ saw that they were trading in his own home, he rebuked them. Elections that are supposed to be a celebration of ideas. People are already buying PVC from now, collecting, giving people money. The one that annoys me the most, civil servants. You are forcing them to register for a political party and you are collecting their PVC, giving them 70,000 naira. Is that the way we should go? We are going to be playing an excerpt from the debate program soon, but I want to take as many calls so that it will be on record that we drum and we raise support about it. I started talking about this 1 year in advance. 0907 651 1008. It will be on record that we spoke about these things 1 year in advance. And for you too, that you are collecting money from these people, you claim you love God. You go to church, you go to mosques, but you are collecting money to do evil, to sell your conscience. Is that what your way of life taught you? That's not what God taught all of us. Hello.
Okay, Rufai, good morning.
Great to have you.
Great to have you. This is William calling from Shady.
Great to have you, my brother.
Yes. I've witnessed this a lot in my area, especially in Oshodi. And if you permit me to, I can mention the party that is doing this month.
Mention the party that's doing it.
The APC.
APC is doing it.
Yes. They approached me and I told them I don't have a voter's card. That was just like what I told them to keep them off. But people, they will just come in the name of, oh, we want to register you to become a member of our party. We need your NIN. We need your, okay, give us your voter's card, that VIN number,
Hmm.
and they will copy it on a white form, and they will take it off. That is just it. I've witnessed it because I'm a marketer. I do work around my community, and I've seen a lot.
Have you seen other political parties do it? If you've seen other, can you mention them too?
I've not seen others, but this is the one that I have witnessed. This is what I have witnessed personally.
So they ask for your voter's card, they ask for your VIN number and your voter's card.
Your voter's card and your NIN.
Okay.
The guys that want to, okay, they are looking for party members to register, so they will collect those details.
Okay. Did they offer to give you money after they asked you for the details?
I just because I've been aware of it, I've been seeing it. When I went to another location to market.
Oof. Please do well to call us back. It's your show this morning, 0907 651 1008. We're trying to save our country. And please, we are doing what is right. And please, we are also using this to call on INEC as a civil responsibility for our society. Hello?
Hello, good morning.
Morning, what's your name? Yeah.
My name is Chila. I'm calling from Lagos.
Yes.
This thing we are saying is true. Even in Ladipo market now, they have ring bell in some places that if you don't bring your NIN and PVC, you will get problem. That is what is happening.
In Ladipo market, they are ring bell that if you don't bring your PVC, who is asking for that you have problems? Who?
Yeah.
Who is asking for that?
It's the authority, people who rules the market. Well.
So they are using people from the market to be able to intimidate people and ask for their PVC that if they don't bring it.
Yes, yeah. They give at least they give 5 days, automatic.
Okay. Please keep us posted as regards that. Ladipo market, we are calling you out. Why would you be asking people for their PVC?
And the thing is happening also in Ejibo local government.
Ejibo local government too.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Morning, what's your name? Where are you calling from, ma?
I am Bumi calling from Mushin.
Please tell me, is this happening in your area in Mushin?
What happened in my area is that they brought free jam form and they will ask the students to either submit their PVC or their parents' phone to collect the jam.
So they brought free jam form and they asked the students that for their PVC or their parents' own to collect the free jam form.
Yes.
Madam, why will society be this wicked? How much is jam form? How much is jam form that they are using it to collect PVC and destroy the future of people? Which people are doing this thing, madam?
And you know that now there's somebody representing the constituency there.
Of which party?
APC.
So it's jam that they are using. So jam form of 7,000 naira. Yes. Somebody is telling me. So it's because of 7,000 naira. So because people can't afford 7,000 naira, they are telling them that they should bring their PVC and they give them jam form. What kind of life is this now? Thank you. I hope INEC is listening to all of this. I hope INEC is listening to all of this. Please, we are going to keep raising awareness like this. Hello? Hello? Morning, please speak up, sir.
Okay, my name is Martin from Bareja.
Okay, Martins, is this happening in your area too?
I experienced one in front of myself.
Okay.
So the woman was the man was just collecting the woman's visitor and was writing down.
So they were, please, next time when they come, can you use video to video them and camera them so we can also have evidence?
No problem.
Please, it's important because we need to start having hard evidence to shame everybody.
So we appreciate for what we are doing.
Thank you so much.
Okay, sir.
Please, we also need very hard evidence. And the reason why I'm talking about is that I've gotten a lot of reports. A lot of reports. A lot of reports. At first, it's not election season. So we want to know why people are saying, okay, in the bid of registration, they're also collecting their PVCs. In fact, in one of the states, we saw a slip with the face of the governor of the states. There was a slip with the face of the governor of the states. Hello.
Good morning.
Morning, what's your name?
My name is from Egbeda.
Abiodun from Egbeda. Have you seen anything like this happening in your area in Egbeda or their line?
It's happening every day. There's no one carry all these documents. You have to be able to bring the NIN and PVC that Johnson, that is local government and local government chairman. His name is Johnson. He will send money to you. Johnson will send money to you. Johnson. That is, I was really want to challenge my PVC and I have my NIN. So what are they doing? What are they doing for? I have to challenge them.
When you challenge her, what did she say? She was still claiming right. What she's doing is wrong. That she has no right to ask you for your PVC. It's your private life document. Please, anybody that asks you for your PVC, know that they are deceivers. They are terrible people. They are wicked people who want to destroy your future and destiny.
100%. We are very much aware. Maybe they do that. But the problem now is that how can you challenge them? How can you do that? It's so wrong that you should video them. If you video them, around or when you reach a room to figure out what happened to you, so listen to all these things. So tell people to video them or do this one. You are putting your life in the danger. When we meet themselves, I was the one that was even talking. People are just like, nobody wants to talk because you know that they this and they have people that can deal with you anytime, any disease time. So you know that the country is not safe. It's not safe. And what I thought now, like, what is the solution? What I want to, what is the solution? Reporting them or videoing them is not the solution. What is the best solution? So that
no, part of the solution is what we are doing. At least we are putting it on radio now. All right, we are putting it on radio now so that we have evidence. And secondly, if by any chance you have glasses that capture with camera glasses, just put it on once they are there so that you have had evidence of it. And I'm sure INEC is listening to all of this that we are putting out there. Thank you. No, this is sad. This is very sad. All that is happening is very, very sad. Very sad one this morning. Very sad one. Very, very sad one. This is too sad. How will people's life and livelihood just be truncated like this? Because we're having a process where some people feel like they are bigger than society, they are bigger than God and everything. No, now the one that is even annoying me the most is the one that, how can you say common jam funds? If you can buy, you buy for people. You buy for people. Why use that one to be able to collect their PVCs from them? Why use that one to be able to deceive them, to collect their PVCs from them? This is a very sad ordeal. Sad ordeal. Just 1 minute, please. Sad ordeal. This is a sad ordeal. Very sad one. I'm still gonna take more calls so that we expose it as much as possible. Hello, how are you doing?
Hello.
Great to have you.
Good morning, sir.
Morning. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
From Lagos. Please, I have a commission. There was this empowerment thing.
Yes.
The first lady. But when they're going there, they have everyone pay. The person that took us there was threatening everyone in the bus that if you don't vote, your PVC will be used, whether you like it or not, to your
So what did they do? They said it was an empowerment from the first lady, but they were asking for people's PVC.
It's just nothing. It's just for show. But that on PVC, I'm scared. Is that PVC really going to be used? Because I don't vote for any party. I don't want my voters or my name to be on anybody's ballot paper because they can do it. Is there anything we can do to it?
No. It's good we are talking about it now, and that's why we are going to. And that's why we are going to bring in the authorities now. And please, we'd like to call on INEC. We'd like to call on the INEC official in Lagos State to please come to us. Let us talk on VOP. Please, we need to be able to talk about this because this is sad. And people are already having concerns. If 1 year before the elections, you're already asking people that if they don't bring their PVCs, they are going to be in trouble, you are threatening them. No. INEC, you need to come to these studios and join us. Please. INEC, you need to come to these studios and join us. And I'm going to be able to have a conversation with an INEC official. Eh? I'm going to be able to have a conversation with an INEC official. No, this is wrong. This is wrong. So sorry, we're trying to get around the for Facebook people. I think we have lost Facebook people and the like. So, but we're getting the calls in as much as possible. Let's see if we can just charge up and bring Facebook people in. This is very, very sad. This is a very sad one. Is this the so-called electoral reforms a lot of people are asking for? Electoral reforms where PVCs are just taken and all of that. And people are already doing this even before the election. So what's the hope? Which way for Nigeria now? Is this how we want to build a nation? This is not fair. This is not nice. Just because you want to win an election. And when you win the election now, it's not to better the laws of people. Because see, if you truly care about people, if you are truly there to serve, and it's not you are not there for your selfish self, you will not care if people vote for you or not. The best you will do is just to campaign and canvass. If the vote is on them, if they don't vote, you move on. But anybody that becomes so desperate, it's because they want something for themselves. I mean, just imagine people are poor already, and because of that, you are still victimizing them. Just common jam. You are using jam to collect their PVC. This is wrong now. Hello, how are you?
Fine, thank you, sir. Good morning, sir.
Great to have you.
Thank you, sir. You're welcome, sir.
Bless you. Please talk to me about what's going on.
Yeah, I'm hearing you, and I'm very happy to hear you more. You see, these APC people, what they are doing this very country is not a good thing. If you go to something that happened some months ago there, when they went to a certain market and asked those traders that to bring to submit their cities. What should it be like that? You see, you make a founders here now. You see, you hear what I'm telling you here now. I had it on radio here.
Well, these things are very wrong, and that's why we're bringing it to the notice of everybody, the world, and INEC. Please, we'll keep talking about this. We'll keep talking about it. This is very bad. This is too bad. There's nothing bigger than bad, Seth. It's worse than bad. If there's anything worse than bad, no, this is not good at all. This is highly disgraceful. I mean, election is just a contest of ideas, thoughts, and opinion. If you have the best ideas, bring it forward. If you have the best opinion, bring it forward. But once you start to cheat, that means you don't even trust your own idea. You don't even trust your own idea. I can see a lot of message on our TikTok people. Yes, they say we should come to TikTok more. We'll try as much as possible to do that. 0907-651-1008. We are back on Facebook now. So sorry the line cut off because we lost the battery. 0907-651-1008. So is this how to win elections? Manipulating people because they don't have money. The same people that you have made their lives poorer because they don't have money. Because they don't have money. We're manipulating them. We're destroying their lives. We are giving them jam form. We are giving them jam form. We are collecting their PVC. Is that how we ought to be behaving to our human beings, our fellow human beings? No, that's why I will try to see if we can see an INEC official this week and ring them and get across to them. So the question is, when people are cheating like this, how does this then become democracy? If he favors you, fine. If he doesn't favor you, election should be a do or die affair. We are collecting PVC, giving people. Hello, how are you?
Hello.
Great to have you.
Hello.
I can hear you.
Yeah, I hear you. Hello, are you hearing me?
Yes, I can hear you. What's your name?
Yeah, my name is Peter.
Peter, where are you calling from?
Yeah, I'm calling you in respect of
Oh yeah, tell me, is it happening in your area, Peter?
Yeah, people are collecting money from people are collecting money to get their PVC.
Yeah.
I want to ask you a question. Are you a politician or you are a newscaster?
You're asking me, am I a politician or a newscaster?
Yeah. So go and take your job and don't see people. Nobody's collecting. Don't want us to talk. Book a TV station. I will take you. We are deceiving people.
Who is deceiving who? Who is deceiving who? Because people are talking about things happening in society.
You are the one. What you are saying, you are wrong.
How is it wrong? Is it happening in your area? Is it happening in your area? Or you can see the liars now. You can see the liars. I better go. Is it happening in your area? Answer yes or no. Are you a politician or not? You can see because they feel offended because their secrets are coming out. So they will call and talk. They feel it. You can see them lying. Can over 10 people be wrong that I've called?
Good morning.
When I ask him where he's calling from, you can't talk. Maga, how are you? What's your name?
My name is I want to remain anonymous. Good morning, Rufai.
Morning. You can see the last caller that called to try to say it's a lie that they're not collecting people's PVC.
It's not a lie, Rufai. I'm a member. And you see, I'm also a member of that party. Do you understand?
Yeah.
And in life, it's either you're here or you are there.
Yeah.
Do you understand? But what they are doing is very, very wrong, totally wrong. If you perform, you don't need to campaign because your work will speak for you.
So are you saying you are a member of which party now?
APC. I'm a member of APC.
And you are saying APC is actually collecting people's PVC for money?
Even my own, I did not even drop it because if you perform, my own philosophy is when you perform, you don't need to campaign. People will see physical evidences of what you have done. Do you understand? You don't need to tell them because when you do the things right, people will work for you, even without campaigning for them. Do you understand? When it gets to election period, they start giving 2 cups of rice, of the liquor of rice. They will be, and I don't know how people are so gullible. You know?
No, because obviously there's poverty. I want to ask you, which area, you say you're a member of APC, that you see them giving PVC, giving money to collect PVC. In which area did it happen?
Ajawa Estate.
In Ajawa Estate.
Yes.
How much were they giving to people who collect their PVC?
Well, they just said it's not that they give, they don't give cash per se because it will expose them the more. But what they do is they promise that they are sending some money with your account details into your private account. That before this kind of sweet talk. So people will just believe that by the time election starts, they are
people they give them money, which is their leaders, to carry out this thing. Those ones are the ones that will now come up with all kinds of tactics, to lure people into releasing their their PVC, collect their VIN, and know what does it mean. Once you drop these details, they can hack into the system and inflict all these things. It counts for them,
Wow, that's a sad one. Thank you for your honesty. We'll keep speaking about these things. Thank you for your honesty. It's sad. We can't build a country this way. Elections should be fair. You see, if you are there to serve people, you go there, you do your best. If people say they don't want you, you gladly walk on. That's the thing about life. It's not supposed to be a do or die affair. All of this we are hearing, I just wonder what is going on. Anyway, we have excerpt from the debate program that the Oseni Center held in Odogbulu yesterday. Of course, we are going to be playing that too very soon. Hello, how are you?
Hello, good morning.
Great to have you. What's your name?
My name is Solomon. I'm from Cotton.
Morning, yeah.
Yeah. So I've read about it, yeah, but I have not seen it in my area.
You've not seen it in your area? What's your area?
It's happening here at the Sheriff.
What?
I heard that is happening at...
But you've not seen it with your eyes?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for your own evidence. Really, I appreciate you. You've not seen it happen in your area. All right. 0907 651 1008. You see, when we shine the light of evil, people get scared. It's on record that we've shone the lights. People are getting scared today. Hello, how are you? What's your name? Hello? Okay. 0907 651 1008. 0907 651 1008. We heard that people are told to bring their PVCs or submit their VIN numbers to be able to get monetary favors. And that's what we are talking about today. And why I'm talking about it, because it's exactly 1 year to elections. It will be on record. We spoke about these things. Hello? It will be exactly on record that we spoke about these things. Please. We also like to call INEC. A lot of people, majority, have reported that they saw the same thing happen. Only one outlier, which obviously that was a mole, that was a planted scent person. So, hello? Great to have you.
Yeah, good morning.
Morning, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
My name is Chika.
Chika, where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Akumaja.
Akumaja. Chika, have you seen any of these things people are talking about?
It's not even seen. They have even come to me.
They have come to you.
Last election, I was told to bring my PVC. If I know I have, they are going to compensate me. That is not even the end. This year, what they are doing is from different corners, they will tell people they are registering for voters cards. And they're taking the details. And there's mainly APC. I've not seen another party doing
Have
it.
you seen any other political party do the same? Because if we've seen, let's also call the other political party out. We're not about party here. We're about principle.
I have said APC, not twice.
Okay.
People, yes. So it's not new.
I appreciate. Please, when you see something, please you say something. And that's the power of the radio, because we keep shining lights and we keep condemning and calling out evil. So if we see something that is not right, we say it. That's the power of the radio. And VOP is a powerful platform. Millions are listening to this. Hello, how are you? Hello. Morning, what's your name? Where you're calling from?
My name is Peter from Ejigbo.
Peter from Ejigbo. People say that in Ejigbo, that they are giving people money to collect.
The woman spoke about it. Even myself, as I'm talking to you now, I'm talking to you,
Yeah.
My brother took me, asked me and my wife to bring a name, this and that. I said this to him. After I called him back. I said, what for? He said that the whole of them is trying to give, the palliatives. That is their life that he did it to them as well. So the APC is doing this simple. They did it.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. 0907651101. 0907651101. Would like to also hear from people. If it's happening in your area, let us know. If it's not happening, let us know. We've had people that said it's not happening in the area, they've not seen anything like that. Hello, how are you?
I'm all right. Good morning, Rufai.
Morning, great to have you. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
My name is Sunday Osoguru.
Okay. So, Sunday, is it happening in Lhasa?
Actually, I haven't witnessed.
You haven't witnessed?
Yes, but why I called you is this. You can see somebody call you and ask you if you're a politician and you are lying. But there are eyewitnesses that confirm that what is happening. And you ask one person that call you, if you know the party, you say yes and call the name of the party because you, as a broadcaster, you don't want to mention name. But eyewitness tell you the name of the party. You see why there is a lot of agitation in this country is because of all this. You can see lies, blatant lies from pit of hell. That somebody, some party, one of the guy call you say he's a member of APC anyway, but what his party is doing is wrong because if you perform, you don't need to advertise all this. Like Abia State now, but you don't need a campaign. You don't need advert. But look at Nigeria. I'm sorry, please, sir. I'm sorry. Maybe it's not in line with what we are talking or discussing, but I want to please confirm this information. The case of Dizaini Madeke was going on in Britain, I think on Thursday, and a lot of names are mentioned who are even involved in the corrupt practices, which our president is involved. Please, can you confirm this? And again.
So, as regards that, because it's still a court proceedings, I want the court proceedings to be fully finished before I speak about that case.
No problem.
Please.
But you can see
please.
The names.
No, I mean, definitely. In fact, some of the names mentioned have come out to say that they have nothing to do with them. Because the court proceedings, let the president be finished first before we want to talk. Thank you. It's a very sad one that our country is going through. We say things the way they are, but let us also wait for the court proceedings to finish. Hello, how are you doing? But that person said he didn't see anything, as he has not been approached or anything. Hello, how are you?
Mr. Rufai Oseni.
Great to have you. What's your name? Where are you calling from? Have you been approached for any such thing?
No.
Okay, you've never been approached. Okay, good.
My sister told me she has been approached for something like that.
Your sister told you she's been approached so that she'll bring her PVC and they'll give her money?
Yes.
Okay.
So, are you there?
I'm here, I'm with you, yeah.
I want to, there's ideas about our election that I want to present to you. How do I do it?
Ideas about our elections. There's an email. You can send me a mail, or you can tag me on Facebook but just send me a mail, rufaoseni@gmail.com.
Okay. Is it possible for someone to meet with you one-on-one?
I don't have that time because I'm very busy. VOP is just one of the so many things I do. I'm constantly on the move. Yesterday, I was in my village organizing debates. I'm constantly on the move. I do a lot of things in charity, so I don't have that time. I'm constantly on the move. So if you have anything, you can send it to me via email. I take a look at it and action it.
Okay, so I want you to watch this video on YouTube with Emmanuel Smith Jr. Emmanuel Smith, just check it on YouTube.
Okay.
I want you to check in and check whether we can actually have that kind of idea in our
Okay, thank you. I appreciate you. So let's see how all of this pans out. One thing is certain, we'll keep talking about this. In a conversation, if we had, let's say, over 5, 6 to 10 calls, all the people cannot be crazy at the same time. So please let us watch it. We'll also try to get INEC officials to come and explain some of these things to us and see how all of this will pan out in the coming days. But please, I beg you, do not give your PVC to anybody. Do not give your PVC to anybody, whether for monetary inducement or any form of inducement. Do not give your PVC to anybody. It belongs to you. It belongs to you. And please don't give it to anybody. It's the first of the month. Happy new month. Wish you greatness. Wish you grace. Wish you the love of God. Wish you happiness. Wish you everything lovely that I wish myself. But please, if for anything you're going to take, don't give your PVC to anybody, because this 1 year away from elections now. All right? Please, I beg you, don't do it. God bless you. That's our show for you today.
Principal Academy, Ubulu Grammar School, Ubulu Comprehensive High School. It's only one that is speaking in favor of what? Regionalism. Others are speaking against what? Regionalism. Then you speak for 5 minutes, while the supporting speaker will speak for 3 minutes. Okay, let's start. What's the name of the representative of Ubulu Grammar School? Tell us your name.
Ezekiel Emmanuel.
Ezekiel
Emmanuel.
Emmanuel. Second speaker.
Bankole Samuel.
No, no rush yourself.
Bankole Samuel.
Bankole Samuel. Please don't move about. Let's have the Principal Academy. Yes, tell us your name. The next speaker.
I'm Pamira. I am Pamira.
Amira is Amira. Then the supporting speaker. Olushoga. Glorious. Then for comprehensive, the main speaker. Ojo Victoria Asata. The supporting speaker. Allah. No, just say the name. Anato Esther. Okay, I'm just having John Love. Is John Love? Are they here with us?
No, they'll join us. They'll join us.
So, we have representatives of the schools now.
Do we have representatives of the primary schools here?
Yes, there's one primary school.
What's the name of the primary school?
What's on that primary school?
Eh?
St. Paul.
Okay, St. Paul Primary School. So you people will have to do after the secondary school debate. Because we wanted you guys first before, but since you guys didn't come on time, you came late. So that we have the secondary school first. So that we make use of time. Yeah?
So now we have, now the program now we are starting. Grammar school, they were speaking against regionalism. You guys want to choose. Principal against. Why comprehensive high school will speak in favor of regionalism. The main speaker will speak for 5 minutes, while the supporting speaker will speak for 3 minutes. Let's start. Then once it's a minute to the time, we just ring the bell. Then finally we ring the bell when the time is up. Okay, let's start grammar school. Going from the speaker.
Yes.
Mr. Chairman, respective judges, accurate people, who debaters, and my wonderful audience. Good day. My name is Ezekiel Emmanuel, a respective student from the Grammar School Senior. I stand boldly and confidently to oppose the motion which states regionalism is the way forward for Nigeria. While the idea may sound attractive on the surface, but I strongly believe that regionalism will not solve Nigerian problem. Rather, it will deepen our division, weaken national unity, and hinder suitable developments. Before I proceed, what is regionalism? Regionalism is a practice or belief that emphasizes the interest, culture, or political autonomy of a particular region within a country or neighborhood country, and sometimes over national unity. In politics, regionalism means region seeking for more power and self-governance. And simple definition of regionalism is putting the interests of one region above other in a particular nation. Regionalism will not solve Nigerian problem. Firstly, regionalism threatens national unity. Nigeria is already a nation of diverse ethnicity, religions, and culture. Introducing regionalism as a government structure will further divide us along ethnic and geographic lines instead of building one strong Nigeria. It will encourage loyalty to region over loyalty to the nation, increasing rivalry, tension, and mistrust. In addition, it encourages inequality and marginalization. Not all regions possess equal natural resources or economic advantage. Regionalism will allow richer regions grow stronger, while poor regions fall further behind. And this imbalance may lead to resentments, political instability, and even conflict. Furthermore, it weakens national development. A united Nigeria can pool resources, ideas, and map power progress. Regionalism fragments the effort, leading to the duplication of national progress, policy conflicts, and reduced cooperation, which slow overall development. And lastly, Nigerian problems require national solution. Issues like insecurity, corruption, unemployment, and infrastructure decay are examples of national problem. And here are some quotes that oppose the notion that regionalism is the way forward for Nigeria. United we stand, division we fall, by Azov. A house divided from each other cannot stand, by Abraham Lincoln. We have to build a nation, not region, by Obafemi Awolowo. National unity is the foundation of national development, by Tafawa Balewa. In conclusion, Mr. Chairman, regionalism is not the way forward for Nigeria. What Nigeria truly needs is good governance, accountability, inclusiveness, and national unity. Not further division along regional line. Therefore, I urge the honorable boards to reject the motion. Thank you.
The grammar school, it kept to time, spell 2.5 minutes. So let's have from Comprehensive High School.
Regionalism, a sense of unity, a grassroots of blessing, and a shape of solution to our country, Nigeria. Trace back to the First Republic.
On the mic.
Regionalism, a sense of unity, a grassroots of blessing, and a shape of solution to our country, Nigeria. Trace back to the First Republic. Regionalism was first introduced by the Initial Constitution of 1946, marking a significant stride in the country. But the question is regionalism the best way forward for Nigeria? Do we even have any need to argue on this? It is clearly shown that regionalism will bring peace and unity to our country. Before I proceed, I would like to give honor to one is due. Good day, Mr. Chairman, distinguished panel of judges, After Takiba, my co-debaters, ladies and gentlemen, and my fellow learners. The personality standing before you is Ojo Victoria, a representative of Onokolu Comprehensive High School, Onokolu, Ogun State. I am here today to show you what I find an essential debate topic. Which state is regionalism the best way forward for Nigeria? Yes or no? Yes, of course, because according to the area of Kaka of Yoruba land, regionalism is the best opinion for problems in Nigeria. Before giving my reasons for supporting this motion, ladies and gentlemen, what is regionalism? Regionalism is a political ideology that seeks to increase the political power, influence, and self-determination of the people of one or more subnational region. Even the definition itself has told me that regionalism is the best way forward for Nigeria. Here are some salient points to justify my view. Firstly, the practice of regionalism in Nigeria has clear financial advantages over the later system of state creation, particularly in the area of revenue generation and fiscal responsibilities. Under the regional system, in 1954 to 1966, each region largely depends on the resources it will generate internally to finance its development. This encourages productivity and economic competition among the region. For example, the Western region financed free-primary education and the first television in Africa, WNTV, mainly from the proceeds of cocoa exports. Similarly, the Northern region relies on groundnut prices, while the Eastern region depends on farm produce. Because region controls a substantial share of their revenue, they plan projects based on realistic financial capacity rather than waiting for federal allocation. More so, regionalism allows for stronger financial autonomy and long-term development planning. Regions are less dependent on the central government and therefore have more freedom to prioritize spending according to their regional needs. Today, many Nigerians depend almost entirely on the monthly allocation from the federal account, making them financially vulnerable when foreign revenue declines. For example, several states were unable to pay their workers' salary during the period of low oil prices between 2015 and 2016. Under the regional system, the internally generated revenue formed backbone of development financing, promoting sustainability and fiscal discipline that is largely absent in the state creation era. Furthermore, regionalism addresses local rule. Local problems often require local solutions. Regional autonomy enables government to create and implement policies specifically tailored to their community, cultural, values, geographical characteristics, and specific challenges. E.g., the success of the Southwest and security outfit, Amoteco, is supposed to be as an example to local solutions. In addition, it is clear that without regionalism, there is no way Nigeria can move forward. We have wasted our resources and lost our glory into the hands of federal government. And should we continue like this, when the government are hiding under the canopies of federalism to fool us, when the House of Rep will sit down to discuss the matter that has already been concluded by the House of Senate? Is this what we are hoping for? Regionalism is our best hope. We should embrace it and never opportunity. In response, regionalism in Nigeria is a beacon of hope, a testament to the resilience of the people, and a platform for building a brighter future. In conclusion, while regionalism has its advantages in promoting effective governance, national unity, and economic development, it is not without its challenges, which cannot overcome the success that is at work in Nigeria. Therefore, the new paradigm in Nigeria should focus on rural and regional development. Based on community of basic needs approach, with this project point on hand, and with all I have to my mind, I think I have been able to convince you of my listeners, including us doubting Thomas Salami, that regionalism is the best way forward for Nigeria.
The Comprehensive High School, represented by Ojo Victoria, she spoke on regionalism as the way forward and gave her point. The next speaker is from Princeville Academy, represented by Ayuyo Victor Amira. She's speaking against regionalism. You have 5 minutes to speak.
Good day, Mr. Chairman, panel of judges, timekeeper, co-debater, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Ayuyo Amira, a Monarch State of Princeville Academy, the Global State. I stand before a supposed motion which says regionalism is the best way forward for Nigeria. Nigeria is a nation made of many ethnic groups, race and culture. Since our independence, our leaders have tried first of government to unite the country and promote development. Although regionalism was practiced in the past, and I strongly think that it's not the best solution for Nigeria's present challenges. Here are some points. Firstly, regionalism encourages political rivalry and tension between an already competition among regions. During the First Republic, 1954 to 1976, Nigerian region also placed regional interest over national interest. Political parties such as the Northern People Congress, the NPC, the Action Group, the AG, and the National Council for Nigerian Citizens, the NCNC, were mainly regional parties. Instead of working together for Nigerian progress, they competed aggressively to protect regional power. This rivalry led to political crisis in the Western in 1962, where internal conflicts caused violence and instability. This tension created by the regional politics weakened the nation and virtually contributed to the 1966 military takeover, which ended democratic rule. In addition, Nigeria practiced regionalism between 1954 to 1966 with the northern, western, and the eastern region. Although there was development, and this system also created strong ethnic loyalty instead of national unity, development among regions, political rivalry and tension, which eventually led to the 1966 military corps and the Nigerian Civil War. This example shows that regionalism can promote division, conflict, and political instability, rather than unity and national development. Furthermore, it brings church in national unity, it encourages equality, it speaking the central government, and it may lead to secession. Instead of regionality, Nigeria should focus better on fighting corruption, promoting national unity, strengthening true federalism, and promoting all states equality. In conclusion, although regionalism works through some methods in the past, and it was settled in the past, and it also deep ethnic and political instability, Nigeria needs unity, strong national institutions, and good governance, not a system that made deep ethnic and regional difference. Therefore, I oppose the motion and state clearly that regionalism is not the best way forward for Nigeria. Thank you. My name is Ayuyo Amira, a Monarch State of Global State.
Thanks, Lord. Amira from Princeville Academy. She spoke on the point that regionalism is not the best solution to our political situation in Nigeria. So the 3 speakers are spoken. While the program was on, John Locke Secondary School came in. But he came in late to be penalized for that because we proposed 8:30 and he coming after 9. So, no, wait, it's a point to be deducted for coming late. So that is the
9, it was 9 first. It was dated 9 o'clock.
Don't worry, yeah, sorry for that. What's happened? We will not penalize you again for that. So, representative of the law. Now, John Locke, please, let us speak. We have to make the toss card. So this side is for yes, I'm going to speak in favor of regionalism. If you choose this side, I'm sorry, you toss it, if you choose this side, or this side comes off, that means you are speaking against. So yeah, toss it, let's see. We just toss it. Toss it. No. So what is that? In favor, you speak on regionalism. Who are those speaking on regionalism?
According to the letter of Igbo, we were told to pick a choice inside of the person and be prepared for the opposition side of it.
Now they're choosing, speaking in favor of regionalism.
Because it was saying choice.
So the letter is clear. You prepare for vote. They say yes or
no.
No. The letter did not ask you to make a choice. They say yes or no. You prepare for vote.
Sorry, what did you prepare for? Speak on that. It's how well you make the argument.
And next time, last time too, you didn't, this is what happened last time too. You need to read the letter, right? You don't understand the content. You can always, wait, you can always call the same thing happened last year.
Okay, with your respect, teacher, please, next time, when it comes to debates, the essence of a debate is cerebral development of the child, right? It is counterproductive just to prepare for one side of the argument because it suits you. You're not developing the future. And I must have to say this. So you cramming points on one side, it's counterproductive. We want the renewal of the mind of the child. We want people that have rounded arguments. His political adversaries used to say something about SLA Akitola, that he was the man. Please, people, I'm speaking, please.
Are you with us? One house, please. One house.
Bless you, God bless you. So, it used to be said about SLA Akitola, and it was one politician, and his adversary and his rivals used to say it was one politician that could debate two opposing sides with the same zest and vigor. So, the essence of debate is to get young people that are cerebrally alert. And even if they don't even prepare for it, they will do well. And let me tell you a story. When I was in every student, my teacher was here. He knows, Dr. Awe, he knows I held the record for the longest winning streak of impromptu speech. You know what impromptu speech is? You don't even get the topic. We just get there, right there on the ballot, and you pick a topic, and you're talking about it. I never lost an impromptu speech competition. Maybe we should add impromptu speeches.
That is better.
So, because for the fact that you are saying now that, oh, this is what we prepared for, this is what we're going to talk about. Maybe next time we'll add impromptu speeches.
Yes.
Yeah? You want that?
Yes.
Who supports?
Okay, the last time you came around, like we are doing on
okay.
So I was actually expecting that we are going to do.
Okay.
Then you came late.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Because there was a mix up.
Okay. So what we'll do is, okay. I like the challenge. After you guys finish debating,
you can still try it.
I will spice up. I will write a couple of topics, impromptu speeches, and you do a 1 minute debate on them. You need to learn for. Is it a deal, guys? No. Huh?
Do you agree? You do that?
No, sir.
Oh. Well, let's meet today after 1 to 2 days.
Listen, guys. For those that are saying no, sir, you see, can I get a one house? God bless you. You see, intellectual development is about what you have retained as knowledge and you cannot express, not the one you want to crack. Right? So if you say no, sir, what you're saying invariably is, oh, I hardly please. Students, primary school students, please let them come in. Wow. So when you're saying no, sir, what you mean is that
go down there, go down.
I have only prepared for this. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? When you're saying no, sir, what it means is I am only prepared for this, and I just want to do the competition. But you see,
life is not about winning at all times. I tell people in life, the best lessons I learned was when I failed at things. And I cherish my failures just as much as I cherish my success. Because the only time I have learned is when I failed. I went back to check why I failed. The times I succeeded, I was busy basking in the euphoria of success that I didn't even think of how to improve myself. So don't just have the mindset that you want to win a debate. You want to win a debate, you want to win a plaque, you want to win competition. Is that what it is to life? But why don't you just push yourself and go into a territory? On my honor, I'll tell you this. We are not going to score the impromptu speech with the debates. You can still have your prizes. But for our own cerebral excitement, let's do it. I think it's a good thing.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Let me make it more exciting. For the winner of the impromptu speech, the person who goes over with a 50,000 naira cash.
Give a round of applause, please.
Wait a minute. Do you want the impromptu speech now?
Yes, sir.
Because it involves more.
That's a great challenge.
So, and let me now make it more exciting. I don't even want you, the debaters, to do the impromptu speech. Anybody amongst you that is a student that wants to go for it, go for it. As long as you win it, they give you a cash education endowment. And please, the money we must ensure, and I'll send the money to Mr. Doe. So this is the cool part of it. That 50,000 naira for winning the impromptu speech must be added to your school fees. Wow. All right? So it's
applause, please.
Education endowments. So anybody that is up for it, and I will be the one to write the topics for the impromptu speech. Deal?
Yes, sir.
Let's make it fun.
Yes.
Good?
Yeah.
Good. So those that want to do your debate, go ahead, do your debate. You win your prizes, it's all fine by me. Special education endowment goes to who wins impromptu speech. Because the essence of this debate is, I see you guys debating at the UN.
Amen.
World stage. Amen. I see world leaders amongst you. Even if I didn't see it, I will not come here. Because I see it amongst you. And I believe in it. So special education endowment of 50,000 naira for the inaugural winner of impromptu speech. It's not part of it, it's impromptu. Mr. Wait, please give me a sheet of paper. I'll write the topics, I'll roll it up, people will pick it up. And in fact, let's even do it now. Who are those interested in impromptu speech? Raise up your hand so that I know how many topics I write. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. Gone. 8 people. So I'll write 8 topics. I'll roll them up on the dice. You pick them. You on the spot. You debate. You win the 50,000 endowment fee towards your education. I'm going to transfer the money now to please put your hands together. Yes. So let me write it, and we're going to push it out there. And 8 topics. Let me tell you something. The topics will challenge you, but you will get better for it. Isn't it? Yes. Good? Yeah. How many primary schools do we have here? Just one. Where are the other primary schools? Maybe they are coming. Okay, we'll keep waiting for them. So, deal's a deal. So, enjoy your debates. Please, don't let them enjoy the debate.
Thank you, sir.
They are not doing it properly, speech. That's fine.
I want to ask a question.
Yes, sir.
After is there 8 minutes for conclusion for the chief speaker?
You do that to me.
Once within your limit time, just complete.
No, don't worry.
You have a support speaker.
You see, you have a support speaker. You see, those are part of the things we're changing. That's what we're doing for speeches. The dynamics of, and see, with due respect, and you might not choose to use. You see, all this, my supporting speaker, my chief speaker, and yet to convince me and not to convince me, those are the debates that we used in the 1960s. This is AI digital world. Yeah. Go out, marshal your point, marshal it effectively and convincingly. You don't say, I'm here to convince you, I'm not to confuse you, I'm here to upgrade you, I'm here to upgrade you, my supporting speaker. No. Marshal your points. I hope you guys know this is going to go on radio. Last year was played on radio. Did you who listened last year? You listened? Yeah. Who listened last year? You listened? You guys never listen to radio. It's going live on Instagram. You know, on my Instagram I have close to 544,000. On my Facebook I have 581,000. So like 1 million, close to 1 million people are currently seeing this on both of my pages. And it's also going live on the radio. So you're getting global mileage. Alright?
Let's give a round of applause now.
Don't deceive yourself. Eh? This is world class. The world is watching this.
People watch it.
Everybody's watching around the world. It's no joke.
This is no lie. So you need to talk very well. So let's continue with the debate. We have John Love, secondary school, represented by, use the microphone, tell us your name.
My name is Jayola
Yola. A supporting speaker.
Ibo Jennifer.
Okay. Okay. Speak for 5 minutes.
Before I comment, I'd like to pose a question. We will prioritize the small fences that divide us, or the vast horizon that unites us. Our country future is not regional, it is united. Distinguished educators and fellow participants and esteemed guests, heading the Roman Koja salutation. The personality standing before you today is Jayola Eniola, a qualified representative for the Great Citadel of Learning, John Lawai Bodogoli. I am about to speak against the proposition that is regionalism the best way forward for Nigeria? But before I proceed, I would like to clarify my keyword, regionalism. Regionalism is a concept whereby a country or place is divided into smaller regions with some level of autonomy and self-governance to rule over it. Think of it like Nigeria, how different states and zones with some level of autonomy and self-governance to make decisions locally. Back to my question, is regionalism the best way forward for Nigeria? It's a big capital no. I know you ask why. Because Nigeria's diversity and history needs a more balanced approach. Combining nationality with regional autonomy might be more effective. I know you are still doubting me, but not to worry. I'm about to clear your doubts with this valid and convincing point of mine. First of all, we have risk of fragmentation. Regionalism in Nigeria would lead to fragmentation as regions prioritize their own interests over national unity. This could encourage secessionist movements as regions might feel they can manage themselves better independently. Also, lack resources inequality and competition. Regionalism would even widen resources inequality between regions as some areas experience more growth and development than others, widening the gap between the rich and poor regions. This could lead into tension and conflict among states, undermining national cooperation. Furthermore, lacking efficient governance. Regionalism could lead to duplicated efforts and inefficient governance as these regions develop their own systems and constitutions. This could lead into inconsistent policies and hinder national development. Also, where economic disparities, regionalism would widen economic disparities between regions and some areas across more investment and development than others. This could lead into migration, social tension, and uneven economic growth. Lastly, it undermines national unity by prioritizing regional interests. Regionalism can undermine national unity and identity. This could lead into lack of cooperation and international progress. The more opinions and regionalism, as well as local autonomy, as managed diversity, as encourage local participation. But one also look into them as cost. Even some people out there exhibit their ignorance by saying regionalism is the unsung heroes to all of us success stories today, which is a big lie. Regionalism only have a pyramid in Lagos success stories today, and without regionalism, you're going to see as successful as it is now. So why don't you look into them as cost? The Nigerian issue of regionalism has been marked by banditry, insecurity, and terrorism, particularly in the north. It can even be seen as a relief of colonialism, potentially hindering national progress. The 1940 amalgamation of Nigerian never technical groups has been cited as the root cause of of political stability and economic prosperity. I would like to ask you a question from my opponents here. Let's look into these developed countries like England and the United States. What makes them so unique in terms of infrastructure, technology, and development? It is obviously unity and oneness. And then we split the language, split the religions, and the evidence how regionalism has cost in Nigeria. As history happens, the Biafra conflict, which started in 1967, was a complex issue rooted in ethnic and religious tension between the Igbo-dominated South and the Nigerian federal government, followed by economic disparities and power struggles. The Igbo secession and declaration of the Biafra independence sparked a brutal war with the Nigerian federal government, imposing a blockade that led to widespread famine. This resulted into pogroms against the Igbos in the north, clashes between the Biafra troops and the federal forces, and the 1.3 million estimated deaths, mostly from starvation and disease. The Biafra they surrendered in the year 1970, reintegrating to Nigeria, but leaving a legacy of devastation and ethnic tensions. Is this the kind of system we want to trust? I'm sure it is not. In conclusion, regionalism in Nigeria brings state mission and international progress. We need a unified approach, prioritizing inclusive governance and development to better serve the country needs. With this point of mind, I strongly maintain that regionalism is not about small way, that's about the best way for us in Nigeria. Thank you.
Thank you, Daniela. What did you speak of? Were you support or against? Because you are going forth back. Okay? Now let's have the supporting speakers now. Supporting speakers, let's start from the rear. Let's start from John Love. Speak for 3 minutes. Tell us your name and what you're speaking on. If you are speaking for or against.
A single rope, however thin, combined 2006, cut it and the bond falls apart. Still standing on the existing protocol, my name is Ibu Ojaku Passion, the supporting speaker from the great citadel of learning, John Love High School, Odogolu. In strong agreement, so my speaker said, I boldly stand against you today to oppose the proposition in generalizing the best way forward for Nigeria. But before I proceed, I would like to acknowledge the appeal of journalism. It fosters the strength of identity, promise local autonomy, and quicker response to community needs. Back to my point, unity in diversity. Yes, as the proverb says, a divided house cannot stand. Nigeria 250 plus ethnic groups only struggle for resources. Splitting further, we turn healthy competition into tribal rivalry. The 2020-2021 former Hilda clashes in the middle belt, illustrational regional lines, inflames existing tension. Nigeria's strength has always been its unity. When we act as one nation, we are transferring investment that built the oil sector over $50 billion of FDI since 2000. We also have the same business deals that benefit the whole state. If we decide to fragment into regions, each will be launching, vulnerable to external pressure and external strife. The evidence is clear. The World Bank reports countries that practice regionalism experience 15 to 20% loss of GDP per capita. Nigeria 36 states only struggle to correct revenue. Splitting further, we scalp the fiscal base, leaving many regions unable to fund basic services. Well, regionalism may sound appealing, but the first to remain is to bring in our collective role and cause the bond to fall. I believe we need a more unified Nigeria, not a regional division. Remember, the devil you know is better than the angel you don't know. We might not be happy or love the current central system of our country, but I believe it is familiar. Uniting is an untasted angel that can bring about chaos and destruction. Let us listen to the voice of our elders that says, better the known devil than the unknown angel. In conclusion, the generality may sound attractive, but evidence shows its rich-dripping division, widening the economic gap, weakening our collective efforts, hereby causing the bond to fall. Let us reform the structure, not future the nation. Thank you.
Thank you, the supporting speaker from the Law Secondary School spoke on unity and diversity that brings about the vision. The next speaker, the assistant speaker for Princeville Academy, they will speak for 3 minutes. Tell us your name and don't go straight to the point.
Distinguished chairman, panel of judges, African keeper, co-debaters, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Lucia Gaduru. I'm representing person at Telegram. I strongly oppose this motion which says, is regionalism the best way forward for Nigeria? I disagree completely. How can regionalism be the best way forward for Nigeria when what Nigeria needs is no more separation but more cooperation? Before I proceed, I would like to give you people the definition of regionalism. Regionalism is a system where regions have significant autonomy to govern themselves based on their local needs. Firstly, regionalism fuels ethnic tension and conflict. Regionalism can escalate ethnic tensions and conflict. The 1967 to 1970 regions break civil war, break due due to regionalism. In addition, regionalism division can lead to instability and insecurity, which we have seen in our Nigerian nation. Furthermore, regionalism can worsen imbalance and unsettlement. The Niger Delta states struggle for their oil production, but other regions feel that they are not benefiting from it. Furthermore, regionalism also can risk our structures of our Nigerian national development. Regionalism can also turn to tribalism. Finally, regionalism can encourage insecurity. Regionalism can also weaken our unity. Regionalism can also hide our dignity. In conclusion, our motto speaks for unity, speak for progress, speak for faith. But regionalism, does it guarantee that? No, I doubt it. Let us our federalism, which also brings all benefits to us. Thanks.
Thanks so much, That's concluded. Regionalism is not the best for the country. So we have for comprehensive high school, Gulu is supporting speaker, Pankoli Samuel.
No, that is grammar school.
Okay, yes, comprehensive. Comprehensive is who is the speaker? Yes.
Standing on the existing protocol and adding credence to what my learners chief speaker have said, I, Anato Esther, would like to add that, according to the Chopin, he said, and I quote, issues like security threat, declining traffic, high insurance rates, and rising fuel costs are like issues like security threat, declining standing on the existing protocol and adding credence to what my learners chief speaker have said. I, Anato Esther, would like to add that regionalism isn't about dividing Nigeria. It's about using our different strengths to grow together. Here are some cogent points to buttress my view that regionalism is actually the best way forward for Nigeria. Firstly, regionalism can help distribute power, even reducing the burden on the federal government and promoting more localized decision making. For example, the current 36 state structure in Nigeria is largely unsustainable because Nigeria is overpopulated and many of the states are far-flowing or hard to reach, making monitoring tough. This is why regionalism is often considered as a system that reduces burden on the federal government and bringing them closer to the people. Also, regionalism can also help reduce corruption, whereby embezzlement of funds can be easily detected by local leaders. For example, funds made for school projects were embezzled due to corruption. My school is an example of such. My expected chairman, how I wish you can come to my school and see how the so-called government school is being abandoned, where the buildings are dilapidated and the staff are looking like a prison yard. All this is really affecting our learning facilities. If schools were managed locally, decisions would be made closer to them. And regional governments can easily access information about local projects, budget, and spending, making corruption to go unnoticed. Furthermore, Nigeria has also operated as regions before, and it's experienced its more rapid developmental strides when it's operated like that. For example, this led to the introduction of free primary education in 1985, development of industries like textile, manufacturing, and many more. Countries like Canada, Germany, and Switzerland has also adopted regionalism and seen improvement. Though my opponents want to argue that regionalism might lead to disparities in ethnic marginalization, these are risks that can be properly managed through proper constitutional framework. A new regionalism, properly managed by a strong focused government, might lead to a more prosperous, united, and stable Nigeria. In conclusion, regionalism might be a game changer for our country, Nigeria. By managing our resources locally, we can ensure our needs are met and our voices are heard. Thanks.
Thank you so much, for supporting the main speaker. The last speaker from Ulubulu High School, the Grammar School supporting speaker. Let's have it. Regionalism will rather divide the issue and unknown the collective progress of the country rather than unite. All put positively observed, standing before you is question by Olympic, a genuine student of the Grammar School. The subordinate speaker from the opposite side of the motion we state is regionalism the best way forward from Nigeria. Just as my chief speaker has done earlier, I would love to have a quick recap on what regionalism really means. Regionalism is the political ideology that favors a specific region over a greater area, often influenced by cultural, religious, and linguistic factors. I start my debate with a quote by former president of Nigeria, former president Olusegun Obasanjo, which states, and I quote, regionalism is Nigeria's biggest barrier, as it only divides rather than unites, and prevents us from harnessing our unity. Regionalism will only lead to national insecurity and marginalization of the minority, as barriers will be set in each region, violating the fundamental mandatory states, freedom of movement. An example of country that makes use of this regional government is Korea. Korea is a country that has been divided into two, the North Korea and South Korea, and we can all see the full effects of marginalization of the minority, especially in North Korea. Again, regionalism will only lead to unequal distribution of resources.
Speak louder, please. Speak louder. They're saying you should speak louder.
Unequal distribution of resources. For example, the South, which is rich in oil, we tend to move faster and avoid faster, unlike the North. What do you expect them to do? Over there, poverty will increase and life will be harsh. We have to be considerate. If we are debating about the topic if we are debating about the topic today, then what happened to the world that says together we stand debated before? Or maybe we want the giants of Africa to be falling like London's bridge. No. Is that the Nigeria we've always wished for? Nigeria should rather focus on building a strong federal government rather than prioritizing these regional governments. In conclusion, an anonymous one says, and I quote, Nigeria should not even think of regional government. Instead, Nigeria should try to build a strong federal government because a strong federal government ensures equity in resources, infrastructure, education, and agriculture in the 36 states and capitals we have in Nigeria, including the 6 geopolitical zones in Nigeria. As we all know, Nigeria is a nation of over 200 million people, bounded together by diverse ethnic, cultural, and religious identity. Though regionalism may appear to offer a path toward autonomy and self-determination, it is not the best way forward for Nigeria, and it will never be the best way forward for Nigeria, as it only deepens division, weakening national institutions, and undermines the collective progress of the country. Therefore, I strongly disagree with the fact that regionalism is the best way forward for Nigeria. Thank you.
Thank you so much. With that, from Ologolo Grammar School, Pampali Samuel, we have come to the end of today's debate, which is talking about whether regionalism is the best or the other way around of federalism. So we have come to the end of the secondary school edition. So very soon we shall announce the results and we shall go into the primary school section.
Thank you so much. So I am ready for you if you are ready for...
Now we shall go for the impromptu speech. You just talk on it just about within 2 minutes. You want to see your knowledge.
I want to see your knowledge?
Yeah, on the...
I want to enjoy you.
Contemporary topics.
Embalaya.
So those who are ready, you can just come and pick the topic, just come to it.
Embalaya.
And don't forget what is attached to it.
Embalaya. Okay, you pick. Wait, just wait. You pick yours. Good. You want to go first? You don't want to go first. Yes. Your topic is the global hegemony of America under Donald Trump.
Yeah. Donald Trump is the topic.
Please give her a microphone. Let her go for it. Impromptu speech, special edition. Very good.
Good day, Mr. Chairman, panel of judges. Outbreak, thank you, co-debaters, ladies and gentlemen. Standing before is a lot from another football. a student from Prince Academy, Ogun State. The topic before me says, the global highway of America under Donald Trump.
The global hegemony of America.
The global hegemony of America under Donald Trump.
Speak about it. Try, please. Please don't more. Please try.
Donald Trump has caused many
No, leave her alone. No side comments. No side comments. Okay. You're tired? Okay, good. I'll answer it to you. Sorry. Well, thank you so much. Thanks for the attempt. That's all that matters. So, you know what this means, guys? You must constantly research world topics. When I was a student like you know what I used to do? You know what I used to do? Either I'd go up, we used to go up to, I think then the internet just came, we used to go up to Ijebode to go and browse and read about world issues. Or, I don't know if you still have it, I got a transistor radio where I would listen to the BBC World Service here because I wanted to be vast about international issues. So global hegemony under Donald Trump, it just means how America is turning the other of the world. You can see what Donald Trump is doing with immigration, with ICE and with tariffs to other countries. Countries that don't align with America, is giving them tariffs, and because of the tariffs, it's making trade more difficult for them, because America is his interest and that's all he wants, all right? So for further reading, go to a website like, maybe you have most of you have smartphones, right? Every day, try as much as possible to read CNN, BBC.com, CNN.com, AlJazeera.com, Axios.com, another foreign media outlet. So you are aware of what is happening in the world. Because if you want to be a global figure, you must know about world affairs, isn't it? Then also every day, read Arise TV, watch Arise TV, read Arise.tv, watch intently, read the newspaper, Punch, Vanguard, Daily Trust, Cable, Premium, because you need to keep yourself aware. Because that's what makes you unique. Second person, please. Please, like I said, don't think of if you did well, you don't do well. Please, don't think of that. At least today, I want to put an awareness in you to learn about all issues, isn't it? Oh yeah, please speak. Okay. Okay. The increase in kidnapping in Nigeria. Go ahead, full to speech.
Good day, Chairman, panel and valuable judges, accurate timekeeper, co-debaters, and my attentive audience. Standing before you is Joe Jaibu Adarasi, a bona fide student of Ododo Comprehensive High School. The topic before me is kidnapping in Nigeria. Okay, the increase in kidnapping in Nigeria.
Is the increase in kidnapping in Nigeria? That's the topic.
The increase in kidnapping in Nigeria. The increase in kidnapping in Nigeria has created more issues to the security of Nigeria.
Okay, big round of applause for her.
So, like I said, that's the reason why you should watch and listen to the news. So, if you are given a topic like that, you first say, guys, God bless you. I love you. You know I love you. And I want the best for you. So when they give you a topic like that, if you have been watching, you first lay an analysis by saying, there's been a proliferation of the increase in kidnapping in Nigeria, and there are many factors attached to it. Number one, the rise of inequality in society, which some people said have led to banditry, but it's not enough for us to have a rise in kidnapping. A lot of people also claim that the fact that the government has shared this responsibility. Take, for instance, 177 people were kidnapped recently in Kajuru village. Over 15 days after, nothing has been done to bring them back home. Just the other day, we had people kidnapped in Kwara. Just the other day, a traditional ruler was kidnapped in other parts of the country. And you state what is happening. So all the things that I wrote here are contemporary issues in the news. They are also going to be global. Alright? And that's why you need to go back and read. See, I can open your eyes to all of this, but I can't force you to study. See, that's why I have books here. We keep putting books. We have internet for you. Because I want you to do well. See, as at the time when I went to school in Ulubulu, there were no private libraries. Oladipo had not built his own then. Because I'm the second person to build a private library that people can even use. And this place is always open. Anytime you come here, come to inside door, it's always open. Go out there and study. Because it is only studying and reading that will make you triumph in the world. Alright? And that's why this is important. So you need to go back and read. You need to know a little bit about everything that is happening. You need to listen to the radio. Where there's news, you need to listen to news. You need to use your phone to solve information. Information is power. Third person, please. What is the role of AI in society? Role of AI, artificial intelligence, in society.
Okay, the chairman, panel of judges, appointed timekeeper, co-debaters, and my ever-attentive audience. The role of AI in the society: 1. It helps people to know more about the global world. 2. It helps for entertainment. It helps for entertainment.
Okay, big round of applause for her. Okay, so thank you. So the role of AI. What is AI? Artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence upended the world order. It is said by estimates that a lot more people will lose their jobs because artificial intelligence cascades the technology at which they do their job and merges it into something easy for employers. You are talking, madam. You are talking. You're passing side comments. The world is passing you by. I love you. That's why I'm saying all of this. I love you. This is the edge. I don't want you to see your counterparts in Lagos and be looking at them. That's why I'm opening your eyes to the world. I love you. It's not the time for side comments. AI is changing the world order. What is AI? Making work easier and faster using machine learning. What is machine learning? Set of algorithms and codes that make things easy to do. So take, for instance, all of these debates. There are some companies that have put aside apps, AI apps, that are machine learning backed, like ChatGPT, like Grok and the likes. Once you put in a question in it, it tells you the answer and also gives you sources. People use the study. Although people say it's going to make people weaker, it's going to help you do Excel sheets and the likes, and people are saying it's going to make people lose jobs. So most of the secretarial jobs today are being done by artificial intelligence. That's the role of AI in the world. It's disruptive. Some people don't like it. Some have said it has led to chaos. You heard the story recently where it was said that Elon Musk Grok was bringing some nude pictures and things like that out. It's been used to manipulate. People use it for all sorts of fraudulent activities. I was a victim recently. Do you know what people did recently? They used my face and they went and put an advert on internet that I was selling some products. I wasn't medicine. I wasn't selling anything. Guess what? For society, I wasn't selling anything. And guess what? It's such a big lie. Somebody that they used went to buy the medicine and was showing. I said that this is wrong, and I have nothing to do with it. Again, somebody told me that they lost 400,000 because people use AI to manipulate my face and all of that. I have to give a disclaimer on TV. So AI is upending the world order. So would you go and research more about AI so you become a better person? Thank you. Next person. The havoc of Lassa fever.
Sir, please.
Yeah.
I would love to ask if
And soon, but the money. Wait, no. And soon, but the money we can when you come up for it. Are you not the? Eh? No. Why did I say the debaters are not going to participate? You that you were talking, when I said, are you open for him proposal? What did you say? No. You said no. You particularly said no. And when I gave you the option to come and pick here, that people should raise up your hand, did you raise up your hand? The havoc of Lassa fever. Well, you said no to it. So is it because the money is high?
I want to quickly observe.
Yeah.
The havoc of Lassa fever. Firstly, I would like to highlight how Lassa fever gets into Nigeria. Lassa fever was first discovered in Sierra Leone. Lassa fever was first discovered in Sierra Leone on the 24th of July. A traveler has a sibling sick with that has Lassa fever, and the person traveled to Lagos. So the person has been infected.
What you're saying is factually incorrect. So I have to stop you. What you were trying to say was Ebola. It's not Lassa fever. Lassa fever has been endemic in Nigeria for a while. It was Ebola. And you were trying to talk about the traveler that came from Liberia, Soya, the index.
Maybe I should help back. When you talk about Lassa, Lassa is a town in Nigeria. You find Lassa in Borno State. Lassa is in Borno State.
It's been an endemic disease.
Lassa fever is being transmitted by rats known as Mastomys natalensis.
You get it now?
Get the name. Mastomys natalensis.
Say that. Repeat after Dr. Away.
Mastomys natalensis. That's the name of the rat. The rat has about 12, is a vertebrate about 12 mammary gland. This 6 here. So its response is the physics or the urine on uncovered food. One is the food is contaminated. They have a kind of a fever and so on. So that's what Lassa fever is all about.
Okay.
Leading to death and so on.
Come on, pick. Next person. Good. So next year, are you ready for a impromptu speech? Yes. Should I bring it next year? Yes. You don't want it?
We want it.
You want it?
Yes.
No, let's have a vote.
No.
Speak on subsidy removal. Sorry, let's just do a quick vote. Today, we didn't have the normal complement we normally have because, I don't know, the primary school student didn't show up. So maybe next year we should not do the primary school students. So it is on record that I gave primary school students a chance. They didn't deem it fit to come. Because normally, you know, I will have had a lot more people and then we'll have more food. So guess what you have done to me this year? I have made arrangement for surplus amount of food because primary school are coming. The people are now not going to come. So I'm not going to allow my food waste. But next year I'm not going to make arrangement for this much. So, because this also costs me money to plan. Because every year I do this, I feed you. How many debates do you go to that people actually give you food? How many debates do you go to that people actually give you food? You had the early, but I make it as a duty to feed you, to have a good time. Because apart from debate, it's also a party. So we have time to interact, to play, and we talk about great ideas. So you have made me make arrangement for surplus as we speak today. And primary school didn't come. So they didn't show up. So next year, probably I'll stick to my secondary school students. If the primary school proprietors are ready, it's up to them. We'll take the ones that are here. What schools are here?
We have a fuller house.
Yeah, what schools are here? Primary school?
St. Paul's.
Only St. Paul's. So we'll hear you guys do your debates.
Yeah, they will.
And we'll hear you guys.
Best of luck.
Best of luck. Well, go ahead.
Good day, Mr. Chairman. Good day, Mr. Chairman. Honorable panel of judges, all the opponents, co-debaters, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Adedoye Garasimi, and I'm a bona fide student of Prince Academy. The topic before me says the removal of subsidy in Nigeria. Our president, Bola Tinubu, remove subsidy always so as to finance infrastructure. The removal of subsidy in Nigeria is increasing every day.
Okay. I think we'll just let you know. Because see, the truth is this again. When you talk about removal of subsidy, what you need to do is to set the argument. So what's the argument? The argument is for so many years, government has always argued that subsidized fuel impacts on government revenue. And the argument has been on for a while. So finally, President Tinubu in 2023 announced removal of subsidy, which he did not do fully until 2024, where he said he has finally removed subsidy. What has been the effect? Increase in petrol price. But the big question is, has government now had revenue to impact the people? No. Because the argument the government made before was that once you remove subsidy, you have revenue to do projects. But the revenue has not been forthcoming. The government will argue and say, oh, we're giving the states more money. But the truth is, when you look at what the states are getting, they're also getting more money because of the devalued currency. Last year alone, federation account revenue was about 10 trillion. That has not been able to do a lot. That's why you see we are merging multiple budget cycles. This year we have budgets over 50 trillion. But how do we get money to fund it? So the idea that the subsidy removal money was going to help cushion the effect and do projects, it didn't really go. It wasn't far-reaching enough. All right? So you have to be able to see. You have to be able to have arguments in your hand. Because see, let me tell you something. You know what knowledge does to you? Facts. If you have a world leader and you're in a room, what would you discuss? That's the big question. What would you discuss? So you need to know policies, you need to know ideas, you need to know how countries run and things like that. You see, let me tell you something. What I'm doing for you guys today, you might say, yeah, I don't want to practice speech. I'm demystifying greatness for you. Because when you get into a room with great minds, this is what they discuss. The things you are running away from discussing are what the great people that you look up to discuss. So let's pick two more. Did you raise your hand before? Good. Yeah, go. Two more. How can we upgrade civil servants in the 21st century with the emergence of AI?
Good morning, everyone. Standing before is Adem Gafetia, a bona fide student of John High School. The topic before me says, how can we upgrade the civil service on the 20th century? The element of AI, 21st century of AI. Okay. We all know that with AI, research or browse on AI as usual, and it allows us to get more information. Now says, how can we upgrade the civil service?
Okay.
At first, you need to know what's the civil service. The civil service are people that work in the civil service for government, for national development. Like an amiable teacher there that works for the government is from the civil service. You work as a teacher. So how can we use AI? At first, the first argument you must make is that we need to be able to reassure civil servants like her that AI is not going to come take her job. Because with AI, you can write the whole of her lesson notes and she feels threatened. So you need to make her understand that AI will work collaboratively to make her life a whole lot better. Then the next thing, you now start to train her on the tenets of how to, number one, use AI for her lesson notes. Number two, be able to incorporate the knowledge she gains. Number three, improve teaching methods and all of that. So it's a support period of a lot of issues. So I'd like to submit to you. Shall I be the last person? Boom, 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 boom. No. No, the last person. No, sorry. The last person. It's another contemporary issue. Speak on the closure of the market in Anambra State by Governor Soludo, the Onitsha market. You've seen the topic now. See, can I tell you something? Can I tell you something? I don't know how you run your day. You go to school in the morning from 8, right? You come back. Make it a point of duty to tune into any radio station on the hour mark and listen to the news bulletin. It's really important. You don't listen to the news, you don't watch the news, you don't research. And it's very problematic and it's dangerous for the future. Because you see, those that know ahead of this, we get opportunities more than you. And let me tell you something. You will come out and say life is not unfair. But it's not that life is not unfair. It's because you are unfair to yourself. When I was Lodogodo like you, I didn't have all the opportunities. But I would scamper around listening to news, listen to VOA, listen to BBC. So I became very current about issues. Don't waste your time on TikTok. Don't waste your time on trends. Don't waste your time on African magic. Watch the news. Madam, it's so funny. I don't know why we're laughing. If I were you, I would be crying. Because let me tell you something. You don't know how left behind you are in life. All these things I'm telling you today, you will not understand it. 10 years from now, you will get it, that you'll be left behind.
Maybe just in support that. If you see an average Hausa man or Fulani man, he's always with his radio.
He's aware.
He will listen to his radio in the morning.
He's aware.
To know what is happening in the state. Even he will listen to Hausa, BBC, Hausa service.
So how do you want to compete in life?
So they know what is happening. Why they are Lagos in the states? They know what is happening in their state and in Nigeria.
You think life is just all about passing your eye? You need to be current. You need to know what's going on. So if I were you, I would cry. Look at all of the things I put forward. Contemporary topics. Nobody can talk about it. Contemporary topics. What is happening in your country? So that means you're not aware. You're already left behind. And you think it's something you should laugh about? If I were you, I will cry. And I will challenge myself that next year I will do better.
Thank you, sir.
Talk about it. Okay, so that shows that you guys do not listen. That shows that you guys do not listen. Please make it as a point of contact. Watch the news. Read the news. Know what is going on. Who knows what happened between Davido and Fela? Wizkid and Fela. You know that. But what happened in Anambra market? So what happened is, because of IPOB, there's been activities of IPOB. And because of activities of, what's it called? There's activities of IPOB, IPOB in the Southeast. Because of that, they first called for a sit-at-home on Mondays. But guess what? Over the years, as now the Khan has been in detention, he's come out to say that he doesn't support the sit-at-home. But criminal elements have hijacked the sit-at-home. So now, Governor Soludo is trying to force them to go back to their markets at all costs. But it's not working because people are saying to go back to their market, what if you get killed? Because in the past they've gotten killed. Did you see the video making the round about a woman that came out to say that somebody that went to the market the other day was kidnapped and we've not seen the person till date? That's what is happening in your country. Guys, there's a big gap you are left behind. So that it will not be a day you would be in an interview panel, you will interview for your job with your counterpart in Lagos. When they are speaking all of these things that you ought to learn today, you'll be saying God has forsaken me. You will not be saying it's because I grew up in Odogbulu. No, it's not because of that. It's because you didn't change your life. I went to Odogbulu. I did secondary school in Odogbulu. I stayed in the village here, Odogbulu, with you, in the town here for 6 years. But guess what? There was nowhere we went that all of our contemporaries from all the private schools in Shagam and everywhere, even across the country, because I represented the school in presidential debate, could withstand me. And that's what we do here. And today, the work I'm doing in the media is known all over the world. So you can be from Odogbulu here, it's not the end of your world. You can go global. You can go global. But you need to work. You're not reading. It's not only school book. Read about history. Read about knowledge. Look at books here. Let me just make it show you the kind of caliber of books you have here. See books you have here. What's it called? Rubber, children books, history books. See, urban crisis and crisis of management in Nigeria. This will teach you about many things. See, Guinness Book of World Records. Guinness Book of Records 2001, 2005. Vanishing Nigeria Indigo Expression, Adire Arts. All sorts of resource materials here. Come in here, sit down, pick a book, read. You're wasting your time on TikTok. Your life is wasting away. You guys are just messing up your future. I'm telling you this because I love you. And I want you to do well and compete effectively in the world. Life is precious. You can't waste it. You're wasting it. You're messing yourselves up. I'm your big brother, right? I can tell you the truth. With this way you're going, you will not be able to compete effectively in the future. An opportunity will pass you by and you will complain and say, God has not forsaken you. You are forsaking yourselves. I feel bad. I have to go back home with my cash run of 50,000 naira. Because I wanted somebody to win this. But I can't give it to these people have a grasp of the topic, subject matter of contemporary issues. AI, contemporary. Donald Trump, contemporary. Last Africa, contemporary. Kidnapping, contemporary. So Ludu, this thing happened yesterday. As I was coming, I was hearing it on the VOP radio. Tune to radio. I remember there back in the days we carry, I don't know, you guys have palito today. No, they don't know palito. But you have radio on your phone. Tune into the radio station, listen to their news. At least I know most radio stations say news by 6 p.m.
6. Even God's FM 104.9 in Ogun State there.
Yeah.
We have Eagle 6.3, 102.5 Super FM.
Yeah. Listen to news. Listen
to news this morning.
It's not only play. Listen to arguments, political discourse. You are going to do well, though. I love you. You will be at the top. But please, it's not by saying amen.
So now let's just ask them. So what did Soludo do now? What did he do?
So what did he do?
What solution did he provide?
You see, you don't even know. He shut down the market for 1 week. That's why people are protesting. He shut down the market for 1 week. How can you stop people straight and you are complaining that they are using about 8 billion every day to sit at home, and you shut down the market for 1 week? So 8 billion times 7, over 50 billion being lost every day. So who is the biggest? It's not Soludo. That's what we are telling you. Guys, I want you guys to do very well. I
I want this place to be a citadel of champions. Look at Adetola. I was always doing well now. She's in the university today. And I'm proud of what she's doing. Omotola. Guys, let's be serious. We can't make it work this way. It's not by saying amen. God doesn't answer prayer. God answers actions. Since the day we've been praying, is Nigeria better than America? No, because people are doing things right. Since the day we've been praying, no, Nigeria will be better, better. It's not Nigeria will be better. We're saying that China came, eclipsed, and has overtaken Nigeria. So let's stop all this, better. We speak positive. Walk.
If they do one thing, if they move Nigerians to America and they move those in America to Nigeria, very soon those in Nigeria they will come. To Nigeria. I mean, those in America will come to Nigeria to come out.
Primary school, please come and do your debates. Let's wrap up and Dr. Wu will hand out the prizes. I just want to tell you guys the truth. Please, let's do better.
We have the students of St. Paul's Primary School here with us. Please come forward, representatives of St. Paul's Primary School. Okay, tell us your name. Use the microphone.
My name is Ado Magnet.
Your name is what?
Ado Magnet.
Ado Magnet. Okay.
Good day, Mr. Chairman, panel of judges, accurate thank you by my co-debaters. My name is Ado Magnet. I'm from St. Paul Primary School, and I want to talk on this motion that should Obigi be considered a selective leader in Nigeria? Yes or no? Who is a leader? A leader is a person who inspires and influences others toward a shared vision or goal. He or she is responsible for only few 18, keeping them motivated and making important decisions to move things forward. Leader is to lead, serve by good example, and be seen as a role model to his or her followers and the environment at large. What are the key roles of a leader? They include communicating the vision. An effective leader clearly articulates a goal and the path to achieve it, providing direction and guidance to their team. Secondly, coaching and mentoring. Leader train and support their team member, helping them develop crucial skills such as self-control, physiology, well-being, problem solving, and decision making. Installation and multi-role involve encouraging people to commit to the vision and perform their best, often by setting a position and believing in the team potential. Now, I would like to review the understanding point. Why Obigi should be considered a selective leader in Nigeria? Yes, Obigi should be considered important to selective leader in Nigeria because value and behavioral pattern is skilled in formative years significantly on how individual perform in position of trust and power. The family and the school being the first contact in the agent of socialization play the most crucial role as a leadership upbringing. It is said that charity begins at home. Key reason why upbringing is relevant include installation of care value, fundamental value like honesty, integrity, patronage, empathy, and a genuine passion for public service, which are primarily learned in family, school, and community. A strong moral upbringing increases the change rather than lead people the service. Character and attitude development. Upbringing show a person's character and attitude, which directly translates to their leadership style. A person who learns respect from others is more likely to exercise this quality in office. Sense of responsibility. Children given responsibility from a young age. For example, in the school or home setting, learn to be accountable for their actions. Seek help when needed and take ownership, which are the key leadership lessons for national building. Thanks.
Now the lead on from St. Paul's.
Guys, maybe Dr. Awe and maybe next year also, what we'll also do is we'll also have current affairs quiz competitions for them. Because we need to be able to work on it. You guys need to be up there. Huh? We also have current affairs quiz competition for you. So we add that to the fray. We'll still leave the primary school to come next year. Add that to the fray. People that can do current affairs, I want you to bring them. I want you to develop you guys. I want you guys to be the very best. Huh? It's tough love. Now, you will not like it, but you will be better for it. Right? I want you to compete with the very best of the world, and you will do it. Amen. And I believe so much in that. It's tough love now. It's tough. I'll be tough on you, but you'll be better for it. Thank you.
Let's have the supporting speaker. You can go on.
I'm here to go touch what my sheep has said. Hold indocility. And now bring that embraces fairness and treating everyone with respect, regardless of background, can help to avoid or falling through the trap of nepotism, ethnic or religious sentiment that can plague Nigerian politics. Setting an example, current leader with a positive upbringing are expected to serve as role model for the next generation, perpetuating a cycle of good governance and responsible leadership. Ultimately, the argument is that good leadership starts with good people, and good person is largely product of their formative environment and the value they absorb in their upbringing. Empathy and compassion. Compassionate leaders are better equipped listening to the people, leading social issues like poverty and equality, promote social justice, which is essential for a diverse and multi-ethnic nation like Nigeria. In conclusion, civic culture and rule of law are not bringing that embracing respect for community rule of law, responsibility foster leaders who are more likely to uphold the rule. To uphold the rule of law rather than freely above it. With this viewpoint, I would like to convince you and not convince you that upbringing should be considered in selecting leaders in Nigeria. Thanks.
Thank you so much. So, inspiring people that have tried, the pupils have tried, at least those that came from St. Paul's Primary School that have tried the best. So that's a good one to encourage you. What primary school, what class are you in now? Primary 6. So that means others will be coming next year. What class are you in? 6. You are in 6 too. So no primary 5. I'm only in primary 5, primary 4. So tell your teachers to encourage those in primary 4 from primary 3. So that as they are doing it on a yearly basis, so it will help them. Not those who will be going out that particular session. So you need to start bringing them from maybe even from primary 2. And also encourage for secondary school from GS3. So that from GS3 once you get to SS1, then SS1, SS2, it will be a continuous something. So that you have a winner, you can continue that trend instead of just picking them from the final class.
Okay. So
I think it will be better like that. Thank you.
You were the only school that came, the primary school. Both of you will share some of 20,000 naira. Yeah. So they can. I guess some GSS3 students or principal wants to come and try. It's good for them. They can try, but they will get the money for the primary school, 20,000 naira. They will also give them books. The books are here. And before I give you the book, before you come up the track, you see, that's why I say read. Do you know this man? Do you know this man? Do you know who he was? Do you know, if I tell you this man is from Odogolu like you, would you believe? Do you know this man? This man was a former foreign affairs minister in Nigeria during the military regime, Henry Adefoku. It was because of him they brought FGC to Odogolu here. He's from Odogolu like you. So if you think because of Odogolu you can't do better in your life, no, it's not true. You need to wake up and do something. So for the primary school that didn't come, you can tell them that those that came, see what they got. So if you don't come, that's your problem. So the winners also, people that have applied will also get copies of this book, so that you can read about the great story of the great man. He's not only great, his children are great. We at this debate program, I think 2 or 3 editions, we had Justice Adefoku, a retired Court of Appeal judge. That's his daughter from Odogolu here. these people, they did well because they read and they studied. All right? So we're also going to be giving them books.
Good day, Mr. Chairman, panel of judges, accurate timekeeper, co-debaters, and my fellow students. You are all welcome to this debate session. My name is Electrical Familayo, a legitimate student of Prince Academy. I stand before you today to strongly support the motion, which states upbringing should be considered when nominating leaders. When nominating leaders, key qualities that should be considered include a person's character, competence, integrity, vision, and capacity for the role. And these traits are generally applicable across various contexts, from church to political and professional environments. Character and integrity. A leader's moral and ethical stand is a primary consideration. Firstly, blameless and above reproach. The individual should have a good reputation, both within their community and outside. In order to honesty and trustworthiness, integrity and adherence to strong moral principles are essential for building trust and leading effectively. Furthermore, self-control and humility. Leaders should be sober-minded, gentle, and not quick temper or overbearing. In addition, respect of family value. How a person manages their own personal and family life can be an indicator. In addition to this, competence and capacity. Beyond character, the practical skills and abilities to perform the role are vital. Historically, servant leadership and commitment. Effective leaders prioritize the needs of their followers and organization vision. Mental, emotional, and physical capacity. Leaders need the necessary capacity to handle the demand of the role without being overwhelmed. A good leader must be a role model. A good leader must be a role model. The individual conduct should reflect the value they wish to instill in order. Experience and maturity. Generally, an individual to a role should be given time to prove their faith and character before placed at high level. In conclusion, upbringing can shape a person's value and perspective, which can influence their leadership style. On one hand, someone with a strong positive upbringing might bring empathy and integrity to a leadership role, while on the other hand, focusing solely on upbringing can overlook other crucial matters like skills, experience, and vision. In conclusion, distinguished girls and my honorary bodies, I conclude by saying upbringing is a major sector in choosing a leader. With this viewpoint of mine, I hope I'm able to convince and not to convince you that upbringing should be considered when nominating leaders.
Thank you so much from Prince Academy. They have another speaker again. Wants to talk about upbringing should be considered when selecting leaders.
Good day, Mr. Chairman.
What's your name?
From the blessing. Good day, Mr. Chairman, panel of judges, accurate timekeeper, co-debaters, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. My name is Sonny Blessing, a bona fide student of Prince Academy. I'm here to oppose the motion which says, should upbringing be considered when nominating a leader? No, upbringing should not be considered when nominating a leader. Due to my following points, many grant rise above difficult or humble background and approve themselves through characters, competence, and hardworking. What truly matters most is a person's skills, vision, and integrity, not how they were raised. In order to consider upbringing can lead to bias discrimination. If we judge people based on their background, we risk excluding capable individuals because they do not come from their privileged home. But leadership should be based on their merits, not personal history. Furthermore, the policy change and grow. Upbringing is in the past, but leadership is all about present action, future decision. Someone who had a poor upbringing. Finally, upbringing can distract us from important criteria such as education, experience, moral value, and performance. Moral value and performance that direct and affect the leadership success. With this viewpoint of mine, I hope I'm not here to convince you, but not to I hope I'm not here to confuse you, but not to convince you that upbringing should not be considered. Upbringing should not be considered when nominating a leader. Thanks.
Now, speaker for Prince Academy. So another speaker again.
Good day, Mr. Chairman, panel of judges, accurate timekeeper, my co-debaters, and my distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Standing before you, Bekone Begulia, I am here to support the motion which says, should upbringing be considered when nominating leaders? Yes, upbringing should be considered when nominating leaders. 1. Here are some of my few points to consider when nominating leaders. 1. Values and empathy. Show care and appreciation for people. 2. Inclusive policies. There are ways that promote diversity. 3. Crisis management. Handling tough situation effectively. 4. Relatable leadership. Leaders who connect with their team on a personal level. Firstly, yes, upbringing is to be considered when nominating leaders. Firstly, upbringing shapes leadership. It influences value, empathy, and decision making. Upbringing in challenging environment can prepare leaders for tough situations. In addition to, background can predict leadership style and crisis management. But environment can predict leaders' background because it is not by understanding we get our leaders. Furthermore, leaders from different backgrounds may understand struggles, including to more inclusive policies. In conclusion, upbringing should be considered when nominating leaders because it makes us to understand leaders' style and management. Thanks. With this full point of mine, I hope I'll be able to convince and not convince you that upbringing should be considered when nominating leaders. Thanks.
Thank you so much for praising our family. Let's add more value to the topic on whether upbringing has effects on the leadership style of leader itself. So thank you so much for the primary section 2. So we have come to the end of the debate, inter-school debate competition. Is it the 4th, 2nd, or 3rd, or 4th edition, or the 5th edition? 4th edition. Give us a round of applause. So please encourage others too. We need to encourage others, those who are still in junior classes, so that if it's like become part and parcel of them, it will be easier for them. So as they are coming in on yearly basis, so it will be a great thing. And also, okay, that's
okay. Thank you so much, thank you, Doctor. A big round of applause for Doctor. A big round of applause for Mr. A big round of applause for Baba, the ones around the place that teach everything. Sing for them, Baba, oh, Baba, oh, Baba, oh. Oluwada Baba si fún wa, Baba, oh, Baba, oh, Baba, oh. Oluwada Baba si fún wa. I'd like to thank you all for being here. Please, next year, 2 things. Impromptu speech will come back. Yes? Yes, sir. Would you go back and prepare? Yes, sir. Primary school debate will also come back. That's what I've been told to put in there, to still give them a chance. So you still get a chance. And we will also have a rapid fire question series on current affairs. Alright? That's what I'm going to add to it. I'm already hearing people say they are going to work on it. And I'm happy at what people have done by the debate today. Dr. before we come to you to announce the winners, as certificate of participation, St. Paul's School, Odogolu, please come forward. Congratulations, certificates of participation. Principal Academy, please come and take your certificate of participation. Certificate of participation, Principal Academy. Okay. John Law High School, certificate of participation, come and have your certificate of participation. Thank you. Yeah, you can stay there. Odogolu Comprehensive High School, come and have your certificate of participation. Odogolu Comprehensive High School. Odogolu Grammar School, come and have your certificate of participation. Good. So can we take photos? Abby, you're going to send us these photos. Can somebody use my own phone to also? Yes, sir. Take the photo. Thank you. Thank you guys so much. Don't forget we have refreshment. We've got food and meal for you. And please, also, I must have to tell you, today we are officially launching our WIAC training program. JAM training program. So what we've done is, a member of the board of this Oseni Center, who also went to FGC Odogolu, Dr. Tanwa Erosho, got his PhD from Oxford Imperial College, material engineer by training, PhD holder, also owner of Town Talk and many tech companies. He's been able to make an app for us where he got us over 1,000 past questions for JAM. Nobody has that. Guess what? I have handed over the code to Mr. Abudu. The day he tells us that let's start, I will hand over the entry codes to him. You can come and practice over 1,000 JAM questions. With those JAM questions, I do not see any reason why anybody from here cannot get 350 in JAM. Because what is JAM? Past questions. So I've already sent you the code, sir. It's already ready. The portal is ready. Once you give me all the collect the email address, I release the portal to you. You have JAM past questions. I want to start as from today because I want somebody from this center to have 350 in JAM. Share go, Ejo, and one register no Mr. Abudu. Code yeti wa. I'm a ship portal here for you. So that I live and practice past question.
And it's free.
Free. You can also work for free. If you want to come and study it here, we have computers here. You come log on to computer here, you use computer. We have over how many computers here? More than Ojubelo.
There are about 8 laptops.
Yes.
So we have a desk, computer desk.
We have computer desk and all of that too.
24/7 light. There's no light, there's no NEPA. We don't have light here. There's a solar 24/7.
So we have solar 24/7. So you see, let me tell you guys, the best I can do is what I've done. Nobody will say I've not tried for you. If you fail, it's your problem. There's nobody. All of this sweat. Make this center available. Buy computer. Put there's internet. Starlink. There's solar. And it's solar we're using now, right?
Yes.
It's solar light we're using. So nobody will say I've not tried for you people. All I just want from this is to pass. You see, Starlink internet. All I just want for you is to come study and pass. Make me proud. So that I want to be able to say, look at my Dogulu person doing well. Will you promise me you will do that?
Yes, sir.
That's what I want from you. I don't want anything from you. So I've also made that portal available. That portal is supposed to cost a lot, but they've subsidized and opened it for us. So you have to register to be part of it. Mr. Idowabu is here, he organizes everything. I will give everything to you. I'm hearing that they are also saying CBT.
Yes.
So can some
The OBJ or CBT.
if they want, do we have enough computers? If they want, I can look for the money to get more computers. They can write it. They can share. You get. So please let me know about it. So can we use computers from here?
Yes.
If you're ready to use computers from here,
I do it in the school now.
okay, you do it in the school, and let's see how we support. Me, the best I can do is give you guys opportunity. That's all I can do. So also your JAM, you have preparation for your JAM and everything. All I want is success. Go there, do your paperwork, and when you also do your paperwork, asking. Some of the students that passed through us last year, we are adding to their school fees, isn't it? We are paying for part of their school fees at the university. I'm also paying for that. So when you get into the university, I will give you my own small bursary to add to your school fees. I can't do more than this for you. Please. That's why you need to go and do your work. Go back and do your work. So anything we need, we do it and we will make it work. I don't take very much of your time. Thank you guys so much. So then over to you, sir. Thank you. Yes.
Let's give us a round of applause again for those that are here today with us for the 4th edition of Rufai Oseni Center Inter-School Debate Competition. We have the schools with us, the Bolu Grammar School, where are you? Give us a round of applause again. The Bolu Comprehensive High School, John Love High School, Bolu, and Prince William Academy, Bolu. All of you have tried this time around. Only that the bite has reduced, that energy. Most of you don't put that energy, like the 3rd edition we had last year, the energy, the bite is on there this time around. I don't know, maybe those that represented your colleges last year, maybe they passed out from the secondary school. So that's why you need to start from the mid-class or at GS3, SS1, so that they can progress, as they're making progress up to SS3. So like it will be that those that SS3 are the ones, once they leave, then those coming behind will not be able to give enough bites to the debate and can spice it up. But despite that, all of you have tried, you marshal your points, and we're going to announce the results. We now start from the rear, that is from the bottom to top. Coming from 4th position, taking 4th position is Odogolo Grammar School with 58 points. 3rd position is Prince William Academy with 59 points. Coming in 2nd position is John Love High School, Odogolo, 70 points. And coming 1st is Odogolo Comprehensive High School, 73 points. I think last year, Odogolo Comprehensive High School came 2nd. I think, were you here last year? She came 2nd. Yeah, last year. Yes, so she has improved. Wow. So she came 3rd. The school, Odogolo Comprehensive High School, came 1st. And also, she also goes as the best speaker for today's 4th edition of Rufai Oseni Inter-School Debate Competition. So those are the winners. So we have the Bolu Corporate. Thanks so much. So you can see public schools are making progress. So likewise in private too. I don't know what happened to Prince William Academy. This time around, Prince William Academy, they dropped in marshalling the points. Okay. So don't worry, next time is still there. Exactly. Okay. So just improve.
3rd position first, please come forward. 3rd position.
Prince William Academy.
Please bring me a copy of Babadifu's book, 2 of them, so you can go and read it. Okay, 1. I think 1 is okay. Congratulations, 1 for each school. Go and put it in your library and read it. Good. 2nd position, please come forward. A big round of applause for John Love. I remember a couple of years ago, John Love would come and they would carry 3rd or 2nd. Big round of applause. Congratulations.
Also, Jayola Inyola is the 2nd best speaker for today's program.
And the 1st position. This is
Odogolo Comprehensive High School.
Testament to hard work.
Yes.
This lady is fire. They call me Rufai the Fire, but she's fire. You see when I keep saying improve yourself, you think I'm joking. I remember how you felt bad last year when you didn't win. You gave it your all. But you can see today you are a winner. You are a champion debater. And you kept on mattering your point. And this one is Mama Fire. Fire for marshalling out the point. And for all of those that say all sorts of things about government school, Comprehensive High School compares a government school, and they want better. And I remember in the debate last year, you complained about that problem in your school. And it is sad that a year after, it's still there.
Worse.
See?
No, worse. Come to our buildings. Our staff room is, you can't sit down there when it is raining.
It's even worse now.
Yes, worse.
I will have said, I can do it for you, but politically, if If Rufai Oseni does anything now, you know these are our politicians.
Yeah, so
maybe he wants to run for governor.
Exactly.
Is that not how they said I wanted to run for anything local? The day I opened this library, they say I want to run for politics, local government chairmanship. I don't know disgrace now that for me to empower the next generation, I don't have their time. Me that I'm busy impacting the world. As I'm doing it here, I'm also investing in libraries in Senegal and every part of the world. My dream is to have libraries all over Africa. I'm investing in libraries all parts of the world. I'm also doing the same in Lagos. The Cultural Day by the LABAF, Lagos Book Festival. I sponsor kids poetry competition here in Lagos. I'm passionate about the next generation, but some people are pretty, their own is to think of politics. You know when the mind is so black, everyone thinks of this politics. So I remember the day I opened this place. They said some people came to meet me, said, you want to do politics? I said, no. I said, I want to impact the when we now built health center again, health outreach center, they came again. They say policy. In fact, one came to meet me, say he's head of one political party. I said, please get out of my side. No nonsense. I'm not doing politics. They started running down everything. I said, what concern me? So it's because, see, their minds are so small, it doesn't talk about issues. It talks about policy. Like that center now in your school, it's something I can do, but I dare not because I don't want problem. So let me do this one, but I hope that the government will be able to do it. I wish you a lot of luck. Welcome, Pro. You have done well. Please, let's play stand up for the champion for them and we dance for all our champions. Who has the champion song to play for them? Who is? You have it on your phone. You have it on, okay. You have it on your phone. Connection, you can play for YouTube now. Play the champion song for them. Let them dance. This lady, Jesus, fire. Last year, she walked out. And St. Paul Primary School, please come forward. Where's their teacher? St. Paul Primary School. Like I said before, I'm not interested in politics. The only politics I'm okay. So please, let's play stand up for the champions for them. Thank you guys so much. We are going to do this again this time next year. And please tune to VOP 90.3 FM.